In this video, I'm going to show you free AI service where you can edit your images with Inpaint tool, expand them, remove any object or background, and more. This is Recraft AI. First, you have to create account. Then, you'll see default project with explanations of basic things. I see the projects tab because I already used Recraft. I'll create new blank project. On the free plan, you'll get 100 free initial credits and 50 daily credits. Each image transformation or generation will cost 1 credit. Click on Insert and Import Image or drag and drop it here. The first feature I want to show you is Modify Area, also known as Inpaint. You have to select area which you want to be modified. First of all, select model you need. There are 2 versions of models. V3 is the latest. Style. My image is realistic, so I'll choose some of these realistic models. In the prompt area, you have to describe what you want to see in your picture, and additional options. Exclude from image aka negative prompt. For example, I don't want to see blue color in the modified area, and palette is for defining exact color scheme of your generated image or area. But you should know that this option works better if you want to edit some existing object on the image. For example, if I try to add flower to the hair, almost nothing will be changed on this image. Use this bucket button to disable selection. Okay, I tried to change shape of the earring. Palette will be disabled. It's still not similar to a flower, but shape at least changed. Okay, I'll disable previous selection and select clothing. This time, I'll replace current clothing with summer dress. First variation looks a little bit unnatural. Second one is better. You can see that lighting of the generated images is little bit different from original one, and each time you edit image it become little bit noisy. Okay, let's make this dress red. Negative prompt I previously used will be removed, and I'll change model to photorealism, for example. Pretty good. Of course, not only color of the dress changed, but the dress is also different on both generated images. And what if I want to make her hair pink? The more detailed your prompt, the closer the result to your goal. In this case, I didn't mention type of haircut or hairstyle, so it changed randomly in this case. You can see that these images became even more noisy. Okay, and what if I'll try to add flower-shaped earring? It's not really close to the shape of flower, but at least this time it generated something instead of nothing when I tried to add flower to her hair. Okay, I'll undo some previous actions. The next tool is Eraser. Brush over the area you want to remove. For example, I'll remove this window. Really good, and I want to erase this earring. It works pretty good. This background remover is one of the best I ever used. You can get little bit different results with the same image if you'll make few attempts. Change background tool removes background and then allows you to generate new one with one of available models. I'll use motion blur this time. Background will be tropical forest at evening, and I want to use some palette. I like this random palette. Okay, some colors will be changed to more soft. The image of a girl is little bit adapted to each variation of background, but you shouldn't expect that light and shadows of the original picture and generated background will match. I think this is the main disadvantage of this feature. You can use not only realistic models for creating background. Here are illustration style models. Prompt will be the same. This style mismatch creates interesting effect and can be useful for creating some posters, greeting cards, etc. You can create Mocup from your image. This means that the shapes of the objects will be recognized by AI, and you will be able to add some picture to overlay it. As you can see, the overlaid picture lays on the objects like it's printed on them. It's not 100% accurate, but it allows you to estimate how some picture can look as a print on some clothes or any other thing, which can be useful for designers. You can disable transparency, and you can create pattern from this picture. Mirror will flip every other row of the pattern. Add mask to disable Mocup effect in some area of the image. The overlaid image don't appear on the masked area. Rasterize Mocup will create regular image from your Mocup with the overlaid picture, so you'll be able to download or continue editing the result. Vectorize converts image into scalable vector format. Here is palette of colors you can see on my image. Drag this slider to decrease number of colors, and you can try some random palettes. Okay, I want to undo my previous actions. Here is Upscale, which makes your image larger, smoother, and sharper. The more noise on the image, the more smoothness will be added. Okay, I'll undo Upscale. Fine-tune tool can make images similar to the original one using different models. This slider is for defining similarity between original and generated images. I'll use brief description of my uploaded image as prompt. In general, if you generate portraits, you should create close-ups to prevent some creepy artifacts on the face of the character. Okay, I'll set similarity to extremely similar. We can still see the artifacts on the face, and maximum similarity. Of course, even with highest similarity strength, the person on the generated image won't be the same as on the original picture. I'll open the Insert menu. Here is Frame tool. It allows you to expand images. Create frame, place the image inside it, then select frame by clicking on the blank space inside it. Select model and enter prompt. I just described my image. Result is almost seamless, except this part with woman's dress. You can not only use existing models, but you can create your own style from one or few images. Select one of the images from the canvas or upload up to 5 images here. Style category will be automatically defined. And click on Add to My Styles. Now I can use style I created just now. There's still little problem with woman's hand and dress, but overall color scheme and lighting is closer to the original image than in previous case. Nice. For example, I'll upload some 3D cartoon picture to create corresponding style. You can see that now, style category is illustration, but if I change it to photorealism, there won't be significant difference in the generated pictures, and this custom style can be used as any other model for image generation. For example, town in the tropical forest, or sports car in the desert at evening. Color scheme and textures are still similar to the reference image. Okay, and I'll generate images using my realistic custom style with the same prompt. Reference image was a little bit noisy, so the generated images also have noise. And another example, just desert at evening. Noise appears in each image, so you can see that the quality and other parameters of the reference images are really important. Here is Variant option, which can generate images moderately similar to the original one, but in different aspect ratio. If you want to see all the pictures you've generated here, go to History tab. By clicking on Image, you'll see generation parameters, model, aspect ratio, palette, etc. And of course, you can save it to your device. And in the Projects tab, you can see and manage all the created projects.